Wristband operates and works for a number of large sporting organizations such as Formula One, the PGA Tour, the NFL, a number of large music festivals such as Stagecoach and Coachella, and we're most typically known for the behind-the-scenes technology that goes into these events. That includes access control systems, point-of-sale systems, credentialing platforms, but what's also really unique about Wristband is that we're able to bring those various solutions together in a unique way. So for an event such as these FIFA fan festivals and the World Cups, we've really been able to provide a variety of all of our different solutions to really piece together what the specific city was looking for. How did Wristband get involved with each city? It was really interesting because the World Cups were each left up to their own discretion for each of the cities that were coming here for all 16. So there wasn't one conversation that brought us into the 3 cities that we're working with. They were really each independent, but we were able to see early on that there was going to be a lot of common themes and a lot of common goals across the event. So we set out to develop and implement a platform that we could still utilize for more than one city, knowing that we were more than likely would have those conversations keep happening. Each city has ended up with a really different and somewhat unique scope. I would say that Boston probably has the most straightforward and simplest. Their platform and their plan is completely free. It's based on a lottery system, so every day or every 2 days before the event, each person that is selected will be sent a notification that they're on the list to come to the event. Atlanta is a little bit more unique, taking place in Centennial Park. We've worked there multiple times for festivals in the past, but they have the addition of a VIP and premium area. So in addition to having the free registration and the free fan festival, they actually have a paid VIP experience that's inside of the event. So we help them with handling the sales and the entry for all of those locations as well. And then Kansas City, I would say, is probably the most unique or the most complex. They have everything that we just talked about, with also the addition of having a transportation program to handle all of these shuttles between the airports and the fan fest and the stadium, and kind of going back and forth with all the different directions. So each city has kind of worked into a little bit of unique scope, which has been really fun, but they still utilize the common set of wristband services.
My role on this project was full stack developer, building out the registration site from beginning to end. I worked with Chris, I worked with Conway. I took most of Conway's ideas and we were able to implement them the way he envisioned it. For each registration site, it started off with a blueprint. So Kansas City was the first one to come with the blueprint. When they talked to Conway built out a demo for them. And that's kind of what every Fan Fest site was built around. So Kansas City kind of set the tone when it came to things, and they also needed the most stuff. So we worked closely with them and they pretty much, I don't want to say guided the direction of the platform, but they created the foundation for it. Atlanta came along after Kansas City, and the only difference they needed was honestly something simpler, which was no login was needed. People can just visit the site, they put in their name and email and phone number, add the people that are coming with them, and then that's it. You pay at the end, and that was relatively simpler. And then Boston came along, and they liked everything, but they wanted something simpler than Atlanta had, which was just one pass. It was free, no checkout, just put in your information, but they needed a lottery system. So while Kansas City was the most complex, Boston was the most unique in that they wanted something where we had to actually go back and think about, okay, how do we create a lottery system? How do we send these passes to 5,000 random people for a particular day? And the reason why people want to work with Wristband, to quote our CTO and co-founder, Jonathan, is it has to work. It has to. When I first came here and interviewed, that was the first thing they put in my mind was there is no world where what we're making can't work for the person using it. It has to work for the attendees, it has to work for the organizers, it has to work for everybody. So in the back of our mind, that's all we think about here is it has to work. There is no alternative option.